Hi, Corkies. Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh,
I hear you now. Should we roll with this one or should we make it a blooper?
what do y'all think? Should we roll with this?
Let's roll
Oh,
with.
we're rolling with it, guys. Okay, we're going.
They don't always get to hear the bloopers.
Okay,
Should we? No?
okay, we're going. We're rolling. We're gonna be raggedy anyways because we're talking about a raggedy person. So let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Oh,
Allegedly
oh,
raggedy.
oh, oh. I'm so sorry. We are talking about an alleged raggedy person.
Lord. Okay. So this is season 5, episode 4. And
Hmm.
today's topic is P. Diddy.
And I have my tea.
Diddy, I guess is his name now.
Is it? I thought it was. Is it love? Did we go to love?
Is that new? I don't know what.
Don't bypass me. Bypass me. Keep the train going.
Okay, so we all know that Diddy has alleged history of abuse and violence, maybe some manipulation, intimidation. What else?
All the ends.
All the
Uns. Uns.
um there's a long history there. You guys all know the history. It goes all the way back to like East Coast, West Coast beef.
These people don't know that our Corkies are saints. They don't know this.
It goes way back to the 90s.
Don't do them. They don't know that. This alleged stuff. You gotta tell them.
Maybe it's for the best.
I just found out more stuff and now my brain hurts. It
Yes.
hurts.
So there's so much stuff we can't even begin to cover it all. But the newest allegation with Diddy is that his girlfriend of 10 years, his ex-girlfriend of 10 years, came forward with a lawsuit alleging him of lots of things, right?
Mhm.
Physical abuse, emotional abuse, like manipulation, like I don't know, like lying.
Coercion.
What's that one?
Coercion.
Coercion, um, just like I don't know, blackmail maybe. I have no idea. Like something about her music. There's just so many things. It's like
Okay.
it's so
Yeah.
toxic.
Yeah.
So she came forward with the allegations in the lawsuit. Everyone was very shocked. The next day, he settled the lawsuit out of court. I guess paid her whatever she wanted to make the story go away, right? And his lawyer came out with a statement that said that um, the settlement was not an admission of guilt. It was just a settlement. And I think Diddy's statement was like something, something, it's all love, right? Or like love to her family or something. And it was just like, what is happening? Like, what is this gaslighting and like trying to make
Diagnosed number one, narcissistic.
it go away? Um, And so, like that happened. And so just recently though, in the past few days, more has come out about like people who have accused him and other people of doing different things. Like, um, like I think rape is one of the alleged
Sexual assault.
sexual assault, one of the alleged accusations. There's just so many toxic behaviors that have he's been accused of and people in his circle as well. Other famous people have, their name has been brought up. So, all in all, like we have to think of like the moral of the situation, like maybe how we got here or like what the, mental health situation could be and how this even comes about. Heather, any insight?
More money, more problems. That's what I got.
I can't take you nowhere.
That's what I got for you. I got that, and I had another good one liner, but I'm gonna stop. Okay. Here's what I got. There is some serious inflated sense of self. There is serious disregard for others going on, serious disregard for um consequences above the law, power, control, you named it, the manipulation. And if you haven't heard our previous episode that we talked about and touched on domestic violence, when we talked about that power and that control and whatnot, again, classic going on with Sean Combs, Diddy, Puff Daddy, all the names of this man, right? Um,
Aliases.
yes, that's a whole nother story. Okay. Whatever he is being called in 2023 November, um, it's a lot, right? And allegedly, we have to say that over and over again. Whether he's guilty or not, there is a certain way that in which you conduct yourself or don't conduct yourself that leads people to, do these things. Right. For me, I'll say it like this and stop. For me, I think it's just very suspect that so many people, not even because we've seen other people in, that have his type of status, have lots of people come forward, right, with allegations. But I've never seen it to where peers are coming forward with allegations, right? Normally it's, Tammy or Becky Sue from, some podunk town who really is trying to come up for the come up, right? But these are people who are well established themselves, or have a following of their own, and who really don't have anything to really seriously gain, and maybe could even tarnish their own image or their own brand by coming for him and risking whatever backlash that they might can get, right? And so it leads to, like, okay, let me stop and think about this for a second, of like what really is going on, and what really are the motives behind, like, someone like a Cassie coming forward and saying, okay, these things happened to me, and not only just happened to me once, but happened to me over a significant period of time, and not just, a simple, and I hate to say it like this, but sexual assault, but like to the extent in which these incidents were detailed in, the affidavit or the documentation that was filed. But I mean, very intensive, rough stuff that was discussed. So it's just very interesting. And like I said, and now, we're on number 3 or 4 now, and other peers are now being brought into the mix. And it's kind of like when we had that wave years ago with the Me Too movement, and it's like, okay, I am confident now because you've come forward, and it's giving me the confidence to come forward now. And it seems like everyone is coming out the woodworks and saying, okay, well, because you came forward, I'm going to come forward now too, which is great. I think that's wonderful. And I think victims of sexual assault or any type of abuse should always feel comfortable when they feel ready to come forward, and feel no shame or no guilt or anything like that about the time frame in which it took for them to come forward. And I think sometimes people focus way too much on, well, why did it take so long? It was 30 years ago, and harp on that and are not focused on, okay, but what are they talking about and what are they saying that happened? And if you really put yourself in the situation about what they said this person did, it will probably take you a very, very long time to come forward too. Because you got to do a lot of healing, a lot of work to even get to a place to just sustain yourself and have the capacity to even deal with that, right? Let alone to put yourself out there to even say that I was in this type of position and this person hurt me, especially if this person is a position to possibly hurt you again,
Mhm.
right? Maybe not in the same way physically, but mentally again, emotionally again, financially, this person has the power, obviously, to wield, right? And do so much where maybe other people in other positions don't have that same type of financial backing.
Yeah. It's there's so much to this. Like there's you said a lot there, right? And cover a lot of bases. But I think you have a good point. Like there's no good time frame to come forward, right? Like I think it's like people go through their own trauma, their own issues where they have to like face it themselves or even come to terms that it actually happened. Like that could have taken her 5 years, right? Like who knows? Like whatever it took, it doesn't matter. Like people bury things deep down. And then when they realize, like, hey, you know what? Like I need to speak up about this. Like it may be 10 years later, who knows? But at least she did it. So people can know, like, hey, watch out. Like other women can be like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna go date him. Like, do you think that if this all came out a year ago, would Lori Harvey have dated him? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, would Steve Harvey let his daughter go date P. Diddy? Like, I don't know, right? So it's like,
Just forgot about that.
mhm. So just it makes you wonder, right? Like, but whenever they come out, it's fine. It's like it's their own story, right? But it's just like it's so sad to hear that he's done this to so many people and like allegedly, and that it's honestly just really gross. Like, it's so sad.
Mm, you just dropped another bomb on me. You did. I had got myself back together, and then you mentioned Lori Harvey. I completely forgot about her.
Makes you wonder, why did they break up? You never know.
And it's be these age gaps. Oh, I wasn't supposed to go there. Am I allowed to go there?
You're going there.
I did not mean to go there.
Besides the age gap, he's like 50 plus and he just had a newborn this year. That's another thing. Like,
I thought he was with the Miami girl.
wait, I thought he had a baby this year. Did he?
Here
Oh,
come the raggediness.
here comes the receipts. Okay.
Oh,
So, yeah, I guess he has a 1 year old. Yeah, one.
by who?
Um,
Allegedly.
I Dana Tran.
Are we supposed to know who that is?
I don't know who that is, but it's some person. Let's see. He says, yeah. So he has 7 kids now. Um, and it looks like she's 28 years old. Um, mhm.
Can't judge because I never can say. I don't know what I would do if a hot millionaire 50-year-old came fluttering my way. I don't know. Who
Is
knows? Would
isn't
I
his,
let him put a baby in me? I don't know. I can't speak to that. I can't I
is
can't speak to that.
but isn't I'm trying to think because isn't his isn't she younger than like his kids?
I
Like
can't speak to that.
the,
I'm not gonna go there. I can't speak to I'm not even gonna speak to that.
Yeah. Yeah, because, well, no, it looks like, no. Okay, I guess she's older than him by 4 years. Oh no. Okay, there's another one. Okay, so there's two boys. Okay, so one was born in 93, so she's like neck and neck with this girl.
Yeah, because there's Quincy, but Quincy is not his though.
Right, just
Quincy is Albie Shores. And then there's the King Combs.
that's Christian, right?
Yeah, so he does, that's not his real name then. It's Christian is his real name.
Oh yeah, but there's Justin before Christian, who's
Ah,
looks like he's
so
20.
it is. I knew. See, I was trying to figure out. I was like, I knew there was another baby mama somewhere in there.
Yes, Misa Hilton.
Okay.
And so
That's where I was like, because remember, I was like, I didn't think that was his because it is another boy in there somewhere. Okay.
yeah,
Now I'm tracking.
he appears to
This is
be
not, oh, disclaimer. This ain't a judgment. Are we just trying to line these kids up?
he,
Okay. Yeah.
he appears to be 30.
Who appears to be 30?
Justin.
Okay.
And so the girlfriend is 29, I believe, right now.
Which girlfriend?
Who had the baby, the newborn, who had the one that's 1 years old. And then the
Okay.
son is 25, it looks
Okay. So since you over there getting these receipts, this is what I need you to do. Because I need these cookies not to be confused like I am. Is he dating the Miami girl or not?
like. Yes, he is. But I have to say something else about his children because he had
Uh,
Albie Shore is Kim's son. Then he had Justin with Misa Hilton. Then he had Christian with Kim Porter. But then he had a daughter in 2006 with Sarah Chapman. And then him and Kim then had two more kids. Do you see what I'm saying? And then he has, yeah, there's a little bit of an overlap. That's good information to know. So yeah, he is dating Young Miami since early 2022. And she is now, it looks like she's 29.
Young Miami is?
Yes.
Okay. Ariel, my love. I just it's it, we just want to know, the people want to know, why was that good information to know?
It was just it's so interesting to me. I don't know. Because I just had to we have to get the kids all straight.
Oh, okay.
Timelines.
Oh, okay.
And the fact that like the baby, the newest baby mother is this younger than two of the kids is insane to me. But not judging.
Okay. She gonna get y'all straight. She gonna get y'all these
Everyone
facts.
has the
We,
facts now.
we got the facts now. Okay. Now that we got these facts, obviously he has a type.
Yeah.
Um,
Late 20s.
late 20s. I
I
wonder
qualify.
you what?
I qualify.
Ooh, okay. Too bad you're married. Okay.
Oh
And you don't and you ain't trying to get tossed around. So sit down somewhere.
yeah. No.
So you don't qualify.
Oh yeah, not in that way. Just the age part. That's it. Sheesh.
Your girl Ben done got disqualified a long time ago. Um, okay. Now that we've got that, because that was important. I don't even know where to go no more. Where was we going? Why did
Honestly,
we
I don't know. What is the moral of this story?
I don't even know. We got so off track by having to get these kids together. I don't know where we were going. Now you got to bring all us back. All I'm in the audience with the Corkies.
Oh Lord. And we
Bring
were
us,
not that off track.
bring bring us back.
So basically we talked about Lori Harvey.
There you go.
Um you're talking about her because you were saying like you had a thought about her, and I think you did because then you asked about city girls after that. So that's when we got on like the girlfriends. Remember? You went from
Oh, because you know you focus on these kids and you kept talking about this baby and this girl, and I was like, wait, hold on, because I thought that we had moved to this girl, but then there's this baby with this girl. So that's what I was getting confused about. Like, which girl is we on? That's what I was confused about.
there's another overlap because because he started dating City Girl in early last year. That baby was born in October of last year.
It take 10 months to make a baby.
So, okay. That timeline is messed up.
I'm just saying, I can't say for sure in my singleness if a 50-something-year-old single bachelor millionaire, almost billionaire, I don't know if he's a billionaire, comes to me and wants to knock me up, if I'm going to say no.
I will
I,
say
I don't know if I'm going to say no. I just, sweet baby Jesus, carpenter Jesus, on the cross, a lot of them Jesuses is going to have to come down and talk to me about what decision I'm supposed to make.
his net worth is $1 billion.
Yeah, see, all of, not some of them Jesuses, all them Jesuses,
Pretty
the
nice.
Holy Ghost and God gonna have to come down and talk to me about that.
Yeah, but with all the allegations as well.
I'm saying allegations aside, put that to the side. Allegations to the side, because them allegations didn't come out when baby girl had this baby right here.
Which one? Which girl?
The last one.
Oh,
These allegations just came out like what, a couple days ago, last week, something like that.
that's true. But I think people who know him know, right? Like people in the circle, there's been rumors for years. Like he's not the best person with the
I
best.
see what you.
So
I
it's
see
like
what
if you, it's like even though they were out there formally like in court, it's like people still knew he was like, it's been rumored for years, right? It's like, you know who you're getting with at the end of
the
the day,
movie Get Out.
but like reverse. But we just have to say, like, how can he move forward? What can he do to people can always change, right? And better themselves. Like, what can he do moving forward?
Account.
Accountability.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number one is take accountability for the people you've hurt, the lives you have affected. Period.
Yeah.
Right. Second, change your behavior. Period. Those my two recommendations.
Yeah, I think that's pretty spot on. Like you can't go back in the past, unfortunately, and change past things, but you can move forward. You can teach your kids how to treat a woman, treat your daughters how they should be treated, teach them how they should be treated. You can take accountability. You can, all the victims that come forward, if that truly happens, you have to, you know, make things right. Like you can't just treat people any kind of way and expect to just get away with it, forever. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then in the future, just like make changes. Like maybe he needs anger management, allegedly. Maybe he needs counseling, you know. I don't know, change your behavior in general so that you don't make those same mistakes because that's not cool. That's never a good thing. So,
Mm-hmm.
and it's never too late to change.
I think I just had this like moment of like, what does accountability look like for him? Because I had the picture of him going to jail. Some clever, who will always win? The people on social media will always win,
Mhm.
right? Them computer warriors. And so some clever person has already fixed his little body on somebody else's little body and got a little song and dance and got him in the cell on side of R. Kelly or whatever. And so that's just running in my head. But anyways, but I keep having this little baby, this little 1-year-old that you keep telling me about in my head. And I'm like, is that really helpful to have him go behind bars? So on one hand, for the victims, right? Because for one alleged victim, right, it was settled out of court with a certain amount of money, right? We don't know that amount of money. And so is his accountability going to look like, let's give all the victims a certain amount of money? Or is it going to come a time because of the types of things that he's being alleged with that now you're going to need to serve some time? And is that what really is going to be best, right? For him, his kids, and for the victims.
I think, for the kids, no, it's never a good thing for like a dad to be in jail, right? But you had kids when you did these things. Like you have to think about your kids when you do these things, right? So it's like consequences. Actions need consequences. And it may not be jail, but it may be, paying a large amount of money, or it could be jail of some sort, depending on the charges or like the accusations. But I think he needs to have consequences. You can't just be around allegedly hanging people from balconies and slapping them left and right, and then just think you just like run the town. Like you need consequences for your actions.
You just watch Five Heartbeats one too many times. That's all.
Like you are like he is not only domestic, abusive, but like abusive to like other people, men, women. It doesn't matter. He's just out here like trying to be like a mini Suge Knight, allegedly.
It's the allegedly for me. That's what we're going to type. This podcast is officially titled Allegedly. Okay, so put a bow on it. Allegedly, we're going to watch this continue to unfold like everyone else, and with our tea and our popcorn. But for the corkies out there, we want y'all to be safe. We want y'all to be careful, and we don't want you to allegedly be involved in anything that is not right. Yes. So be vigilant. Be vigilant. If it doesn't seem right, if it don't look right, if it don't smell right, don't.
The end.
And that's what I got. The end.